Hello everyone. A quick little phone video today. I'm working on this Mac SE, and yes, I'm actually at work right now, but this is my own Mac. And last night I was playing around with it, and it released the magic smoke, and then it wouldn't turn on anymore, and just continued to release the magic smoke. I suspect, although I'm not quite sure what caused it, but there is a resistor, and I will try to point to it, right below my little spade there, you can see it, that has started to melt and produce all sorts of bad smells. So that is part of the problem, but I don't know if there is anything else wrong with this board. Luckily I've got a lot of new soldering equipment, so I can test some stuff out and replace it if I need to, but I'm not really sure why that would go bad. As far as I can tell, it's connected to this, which I think is the SCSI port, and there wasn't anything plugged into it at the time that it started to smoke, so don't really know what the deal is with that. Otherwise, the board seems to be fine. That's really the only thing I was able to find that was wrong with it. So I'll take this home and mess around with it, or maybe I'll even do it here. I don't know. We'll test it out. Interesting thing, which I'm probably going to end up clipping this battery off, but this battery is the original battery, and it's made in West Germany, as you can see, so it is quite old. And yeah, it's never been replaced, and it hasn't leaked at all yet, which is just mind-blowing that it still is, that it hasn't leaked yet, because every time I've been inside one of these old compact Macs, the battery's been exploded or just on its way out in general. But the battery doesn't hold a charge, but it hasn't leaked, so I guess that's good. While we're talking about the Mac SE, let's see if we can't really see it probably in this light, but maybe you can. Not really. So I didn't notice until just today when I looked at it in the right light, but there is some burn-in. You can see the menu bar up at the top of the screen. It's nothing major, and it's nothing that I'm really gonna bother, replacing the CRT for. It's not worth the time, because it's not that bad. The screen itself is very good. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it other than that burn-in. It's still got great, I know the term isn't convergence because it's only one gun because it's black and white, but yeah, it's very sharp, it's very clear, there's no lines, there's no misshapenness. It really is just that burn-in, which is kind of surprising because the other compact Macs I've worked on, you can kind of see it there up at the top. Kind of see a faint black bar. The other compact Macs that I've worked on in the past have usually had pretty bad burn-in, except for my 512K, which is in excellent shape. So yeah, that's all I wanted to do, just show off this thing. If anybody has any idea of why this resistor here, let's see, I can't tell exactly, does it say CR1? I don't know if that's the right number. It's not C5, I don't think. Yeah, but it's that one right above the, I assume that's a internal SCSI port for the hard drive that this doesn't have. And that's also another question I have, since you guys are all here and watching. Has anybody had any experience, and I haven't looked this up yet, with adding a hard drive to a dual floppy drive model Mac SE? You can see this one, it's got, I don't know if the other versions had 2 floppy ports, but it's got 2 floppy ports, 2 floppy drives, and as far as I can tell, there's no power adapter for a hard drive if I were to attach one, because I do have a SCSI drive that'll work in here. It's actually out of an old Apple machine, but I don't know of how I would power that, because I, again, don't see anything here on the board that would allow me to do that unless I did some creative splicing. Anyway, that's it for this one. I wanted to give you an update on what I'm doing with this Mac SE, which is just going to be for my own messing around purposes, just kind of a project to do on the side. If you have any idea of what might have made that thing burst into flames, or how I can replace it, or if I should bother replacing it, or if I should replace something else. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. That's it for this one. We'll see you in the next video.